Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be reading your secrets again. I already did 2 episodes of this, but people keep wanting me to do this again. So here we are. I finished the Yule Goats after a week, so I didn't know what I was doing on day 1 and I missed one of the goats. And so it took me 8 days, and I did it through finals week.
Because I'm stupid.
Day 1 of Yule goat hunting, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't boring. And then by day 7, I wanted to throw my whole desktop out the window. That's how things went. But it's okay because I have an Edna now. This is the submission box that I'm going to be reading off of. If anyone's wondering why I didn't read their response in the video, this is why. Fun times. In an old club I was in, the co-owner was my internet best friend, but she stabbed me in the back, so I made an alt account, got it to level 19, became her best friend again, managed to co-own her club, and then did the same thing she did to me to her. I'm not proud of it, but it felt good to get even with her. Next. I hate training with other people. That is actually me. When I'm training, usually I'm either watching videos or getting distracted. Like, what if I want to go make some pizza in the middle of training? If I'm training with someone else, I can't just go leave and make a pizza, you know? I was really into star coin generators because I was young and obviously dumb, so I thought it was working. I tried the Czech ones, German, even Italian, Swedish ones, Russian, and even more, and was always sad when they didn't work. I had that hope though. It's okay, guys, she had that hope. I once stood on the wall next to Fort Pinta Stables and sang, "I am so lonely, I have no bodies in my fridge," and then got one of those messages from SSO saying they were concerned about me. Fun times. Wanna train with me? No! Let's see if we can make up some excuses for ads. I'm really
slow.
I did get one of those messages before though. It was when I was sick with the flu. And I was in club chat and I was saying,
"Oh, I think I need to go vomit."
And apparently that makes them concerned for your safety. So it says talk to an adult or something like that. It says talk to someone. When my friend first joined SSO, I told her to jump off a cliff and that she wouldn't die. She screamed when it said she took a dangerous fall. Do you guys ever remember your first time taking a dangerous fall? I swear my horse was actually going to die. The sound that it makes when your horse takes a dangerous fall, it's horrifying. I got jump scared the first time that it ever happened to me. Once I was in a club and I was being rude to a girl in our club, so I asked the club owner to kick her out for bullying me, even though she wasn't. She got kicked out. Yikes, I'm not proud. That's horrible. That actually happened in an old club I was in, but I mean, not to me, but to these 2 girls, and one was bullying the other, and they were both complaining about each other, but the club owner ended up kicking out one of them, and she ended up kicking out the wrong one. One time I was playing SSO, and I found my dad's credit card and bought 10,000 star coins. It didn't go through, and about 15 minutes later, he asked me if I was trying to buy anything online, and I said no, and said it was probably a hacker. So he called his bank and had to create a whole new bank account. He never found out it was me. Oh my gosh. You know how many submissions I got that were saying that people were stealing their parents' credit cards? Stop using your parents' credit cards. My gosh. My mom plays Star Stable and follows me around to make sure I don't do anything spicy. That's honestly the normal for Irish moms. I've actually heard this before. I heard that someone's mom created a Star Stable account just to follow their kid around. Meanwhile, my mom, she has never ever wanted to touch Star Stable. I've tried to get her to play Star Stable. Hello, I just want to say I got an email saying you stole my stat coins. It said you stole 950 of the coins I had. I work hard to get my star coins. Please give the amount back or half back. My email is gmail.com and my username for SSO is Esmeralda Potato Burn. Nice try. One time, yeah, about that. If you go to the Moorland Beach place, you can like lay down and dance and stuff. I was laying on a blanket near the fire and my friend was crouching. Let's just say I might be pregnant now. So I made a club about a week ago and I hate all the members in it. So on Christmas Day, in our Christmas event, I'm going to kick all the members from it and be the only one in my club. P.S. Love your vids. You're the only person except myself that I don't hate. Wow. I feel bad for your club. Sometimes I watch your videos, then like your horse's name, then copy it. Sorry, LOLs. I don't mind if anyone takes my horse's names. One time I was filming a video right here in the riding hall and someone ran in on a bay trackner named Old Spice. Maybe a minute later, someone else walked in on a bay trackner and the name was Gold Crown and that was Old Spice's old name. I mean, it kind of reminds me, when I was younger, I loved Webkinz, and there was this Webkinz YouTuber. I watched her every day, and I was her biggest fan. Should we trailer to Steve? If I would ever get the same Webkinz that my favorite YouTuber got, I would sometimes copy the name. And I messaged her and I said, I'm so sorry for copying your Webkinz names. She said something like, don't worry about it, just try not to copy next time. But she wasn't mad about it. I don't think she really cared. This is embarrassing, but sometimes when I roleplay by myself, I make my horses breed and have fowls. Fowls. My SSO secret is that I love bugging myself into closed areas like almost every single day. My favorite places are always those that aren't reachable legally in the game. I've been in every closed area that exists in SSO. I totally deserve being banned. That is pretty crazy. Why did I decide to do this rabbit race with a level 4 tinker? What the heck? This is actually going pretty good. Me and my friend were on a photo shoot when we walked past some people in Dundle doing 18... I'm stuck. Oh, jinx, I'm actually in Dundle right now. 18 plus roleplay in Say Chat. We continued, but one of them followed us and kept being really
crappy.
Yeah, what I don't understand is that there are so many people who are getting chat banned for saying things that aren't even meant in an inappropriate way. And then there's 18 plus role players, which is not allowed on this game at all. And they're not being chat banned. We can only hope that the chat system will get better, I guess. Even with chat filters in place, there are still bad things that can happen online. I can't tell you how many times I've seen kids say, oh, I've been involved in an 18 plus roleplay on Star Stable. Parents can't just use Star Stable or the internet or online games as a babysitter, because even games that are for kids, it's not completely safe. I own an elite dressage club and don't know what a tier is. Help. Yeah, if you're asking me for help, I don't know jack shit about dressage, so I'm dating someone on SSO that's 10 years older than me, I believe. She doesn't know though. Yikes. My friend told her mom star coins were free if you had lifetime Star Rider. My friend memorized the credit card number and bought star coins until her mom found out. My question is, how do people have the guts to even steal their parents' credit card number? Like, wouldn't you be scared to do that? Because I would be scared to do that. So I was planning on buying 3 curly horses. I bought 2, then went to buy the third. I thought I didn't have the brown one yet, so I bought it. I went back to my home stable and realized I already bought it. Then I went to sell it and accidentally sold the dapple gray. How? How do people accidentally buy another horse that they already have? I'm so confused. I wonder if anyone ever buys duplicate horses just because they want twin horses, you know? I lied to Star Stables and said I had been hacked and lost 5 horses. So I get 5,000 free star coins. So if you need star coins, hit me up. P.S. I love you, and I only started Star Stables because of you, so thanks. I remember when I was younger, I accidentally changed my horse's name and I cried, and then I went to support and said I accidentally changed my horse's name, and then they gave me star coins to change it back, and then I did. One time, I was helping my friend name her horse. So because you couldn't look at the name things, you would look at the horse because the name changing thing wasn't an option then. And so I was looking at the horse. They entered their chat at the same time. Hi. Where was I? I just ran over a noob. I accidentally pressed the buy button. And then I went to Star Stable support and said,
Oh my gosh, I accidentally bought a horse.
and I was crying again because I was very immature. It was one of the gray like starter body horses, and then they gave me the star coins back. I guess thinking about it now, I could have technically kept the horse, but I didn't because, you know, I was an honest little kid, okay? I sold that horse. Oh my, what? That's embarrassing, failing the Moorland race. I used to pretend to abuse my horse as a roleplay, and now I just think I'm crazy. I mean, I get if you're playing a part, like you're playing the part of an abusive horse owner or something. I joined a club once, and they hated me for no reason at all, apart from this one girl. Anyways, the leader kicked me out, and as revenge on an alt account, I turned it scary and used a Halloween horse and spied on my club as they trained. I would send them creepy mail, as well, saying things like, I see you, or I'm having so much trouble. Then 3 weeks later, the girl that was nice to me in the club sent me mail saying the club disbanded since half the club left due to a person creeping them out, and I felt so proud of myself. I feel like disbanding due to a creepy person, I feel like that's kind of over the top. Sometimes when I'm bored, I go kill my horse, but then when I'm back at my stable, it's glitchy and I fall through the floor, out of the map, and then I just come back to the stable again, and it just goes on like that. Okay, you must be really bored. I got asked to be married, and I of course told them no, and then she said, I was talking to your horse. I was so confused. People do that. So once I joined a club, but got bored of it about 4 weeks later after I joined, but because the club owner was really emotionally unstable, I didn't want to tell her that I'll leave. So I switched servers and wrote her on Instagram that I had a terrible accident, which is why I wasn't online recently. If you switch servers, your friends that are on a different server can't see when you're online or not. I just kept playing without her noticing, and then left the club. Sometimes people get really hurt feelings when you leave a club, when it's just a group on an online horse game, and it's not super deep. I sold 37 horses because it was 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. is not the best time to make any decisions. One time I would just club hop to different clubs, like every day, and I eventually joined a club, and the first thing in the chat was, "We have heard about you," and I got scared and left. LMAO. Oh my gosh. I have yelled in Global, any Rex rolls, and I think you know what I meant. I know what you mean. Oh, that wasn't the secret.
That was the secret.
Ugh, this is so embarrassing, but I used to pretend that the one guy who works for GED from the quest at the manor was my boyfriend. You can find him at North Link. For a while after the quest, I would go visit him and stand right next to him facing him so it looked like we were kissing. Okay, the funny thing is you're wearing the GED shirt right now.
Yeah, I was
So,
just gonna
did you
say.
send that one in, Maddie?
Oh yeah, that was me.
My friend and I were playing SSO once, and I beat her in a race. Celebrating, I leaned back into the office chair a bit too hard and fell over backwards, completely snapping the chair in half.
Oh, okay, I've done that before.
Snapping it backwards in half?
Well, not like snapping it backwards in half, but I literally was laughing so hard I fell back in the chair.
A group of people on my server decided to make a government for the server. There was a president, vice president, etc. I decided to join in as one of the president's daughters because I was bored. Well, after a bunch of people logged out, the other president's daughter was getting a little romantic with a soldier from the army. It was so awkward because it was at the manor and we were in the library and they were at the rooftop restaurant, but they were talking in Say, so we could hear everything they were doing, and they were doing naughty things. Okay, I don't like this whole story. You know, have you ever heard the story of what happened under the Silverglade Castle?
Yeah, I have. That's what I was referring to.
You used to be able to glitch under the castle, and there would be people role-playing under there, and they'd be breeding with each other.
Ew.
I used to leave clubs when all the members were offline and acted like they kicked me out.
Oh, I've done that before.
Really?
Yeah, I joined this one club. I didn't like it, so I like I waited until they all logged off and I left, and then the next day, like, the owner messaged me and was like, what happened? Like, do you not like the club? And I was like, no, I got on and I'm not in it anymore. What happened?
Like 6 years ago, I wanted a lifetime account, so I made a PowerPoint to convince my parents to buy it for me. Have now been playing for 6 years as a Star Rider. I was such a nerd. Hey, maybe that's what you should do.
Oh
For
my
lifetime.
God, I was just gonna say.
That actually works because when I was like 6 years old, my siblings and I, we used to play a game called Fate. And one time we did something bad and got the whole computer taken away and got the game taken away. So we made a poster and it said, I love Fate. And then it like listed the reasons why we should get it back. And it worked. We got the computer back. Hi Violet, my secret is that I made a club that got instantly popular. I told everybody to go to the riding hall for a secret event. At the time, the club was maxed out 50-50 members, and I got them all to line up. I then disbanded the club and ran off, changed servers, and unfriended all of them.
You're a big troll.
Yeah. What was the point of that? I
Read
used
it
to
anyway.
buy pieces of tack multiple times so that I could have the same outfit on every horse at the same time. I regret that now.
What? Like, I'm confused.
She'd get a black tack set and buy it like 20 times to get it on all of her horses.
Oh my gosh! Why?
That's like you getting mad at me for buying horseshoes for
Yeah,
all my
I
horses.
was just gonna say, that's stupid to buy. Like,
No, it's
like,
not.
It is. You just take off the horseshoes and put it on another
No,
horse.
you're exposing one of the flower girls for doing romance roles. Wait, you're doing all. Oh, fine. We're doing all the races here.
Oh, I can exit.
No,
out.
no. What, did you just exit? Are you redoing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want?
I used to roleplay with Mrs. Holdsworth saying that she was my fat grandma, and then SSO chat banned me and sent me an extra email saying I'd presented player misconduct. You can't call Mrs. Holdsworth a fat grandma. She's my mom.
Someone just said in Say Chat, Madison, can I join Flower Girls? It's my dream club. ... Oh, it's full. I'm stupid.
She probably doesn't want to join this club. There's romance role players in this club.
This club is horrible. Don't join.
Buckle your seatbelt. Someone decided to write an essay.
Wait. Okay, now you can go. Hi, Star.
Hi.
Hello. Are you guys on SSO?
No, we're on Poopy McPoopersons.
We're on Roblox.
Shut up, Pinky.
Frick, my horse is flying. I have a really long secret to read. This girl, she wrote an essay and I haven't read it yet because it's just so long.
Read it.
One night, me and this girl who was in the club I was in, she just joined recently, were running around Dino, exploring and stuff. She hadn't had Dino for long, so I was showing her around some of the areas. Eventually, we find this sort of ice cave, the one near the frozen valley. I don't know what it's called, and like the bridge. We were just running around and stuff, having a grand time, when things get a little weird. She started talking about how her horse was in love with mine. I don't know why, my horse was ugly as heck, and her horse was for my horse, back when the filter was relaxed, lol. Suddenly, my inability to interact in socially awkward / uncomfortable situations, such as the one taking place, kicks in. I proceeded to dash up the valley. I was on a cold-tolerant horse. She was not. Trying to save my poor boy from being reared at from the behind. Trying to make it clear my horse is not interested in relationships with fellow beings. I start trying to make up excuses for why her horse cannot be in love with my horse, and no, you cannot have you horse do the bad rear, and no, your horse is a female, mine's a male. I don't know who taught you about horse loving, but males cannot impregnate male horses. Okay, this is too long. The whole ordeal made me really uncomfortable and anxious for the rest of the night. Also, I later learned out that she's a minor, so like, who's raising this child?
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
confused.
Put your pee-pees back in your body.
Okay.
Lesson of the day.
One time, I stole my mom's credit card and spent $500 on horses, then blamed it on my big sister because my mom was mad at her. I was 9, I'm 15 now and just now telling her.
Oh, interesting. I've never stolen my parents' credit card for Star Coins. Like, I just, like,
Same.
I don't understand how people can do that, because if I did that, I would get, like, I'd get in so much trouble.
Get sent to like military school or something.
Yeah, same. Like,
Oh, frick.
ah!
One time, a girl mailed me in games saying I called her a beach and should get chat banned. Later, someone told me she got chat banned. I never called her a beach, by the way.
You can't even say beach.
You
Like,
can.
it's...
You can
No.
now.
Yeah, because beaches, that's not a bad word, Maddie. Get with the program.
Hey, Pinky, you're a beach.
I secretly watch your training times the second time so I can see what the horses' butts look like when they run. Because I want to be sure before I buy them.
She's obsessed with the butts, just like Judy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail. I just like to walk around because the horses making like that click noise when they move is satisfying, and I never told anyone because no one does that. Also, I dreamed of me marrying James. Maddie, didn't you dream of marrying James?
No! I wore his glasses one time and everyone was like,
Hey, James!
Maddie loves James! Maddie loves
Maddie
fucking
does
God!
love James.
I don't love James. I don't
Yes,
like
she
James.
does.
I like Mayor Peanut. Mayor Peanut is where it's at.
Says absolutely no one.
My mom plays SSO and she doesn't know I know, so I follow her around and I saw her dirty role playing.
Oh my God. Whoa, your mom's been exposed.
That's like my mom playing Star Stable and following me at the club events and being like, hi!
Oh my god.
Hey, you doing okay over there?
No.
Wow, Pinky, you're falling behind.
You're behind me.
No, you're behind me.
You're behind me.
You're behind me.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie. No,
Wait,
dummy.
where did Star go?
Right here.
You're invisible for me.
Wait, what? Where are you?
No, Star, we're running away. Hey, Star, where are
Where?
you? I don't see you, Star.
Shut up.
Your butt, Maddie.
My secret is that when my friends used to role play when I was a noob. They would go off together and my horse was always single. So they would go off, the mare and the stallion, and I would try to follow them to see what they were doing. And then they'd be like, wow, you're a creep.
I'm an open book, you know? Like,
I don't believe
Really?
that.
Maddie, your secret is that you actually have people on your ignore list.
Oh, no, let me see. Nope, it's empty.
Oh, mine is not empty right now.
No, it is empty. You just don't want to show it, you know? Okay, I don't want to be back here with you.
Okay.
Let's have a picnic. Have some cupcakes.
Maddie.
What are you guys doing?
Hey, Star, get away from me. Let me tell you what I want for Christmas.
Ew, what the f is that? What I want for Christmas is to end this video.
Huh? Star! Oh my god.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't do any Rex rolls. Don't steal your parents' credit card. Thanks for watching. Bye.